What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to more Pokemon Light Platinum. In the last episode, I made it here to Dardusk City, and in this episode, we're going to be taking on the Dardusk City Gym. Let's just take a look at the sign and see what it says. Dardusk City Gym, Leader Thomas. Type, Ghost. So we have a Ghost type gym coming up. I don't have anything super effective on it, even though a few of my Pokemon do have Bite, which will be super effective, so I guess that's okay. At the end of the last episode, I asked you guys to decide whether you think I should use the Dratini that was offered to me inside the Pokemon Center, or Snorlax, and by a resounding 7 votes to nothing, Dratini won. Now, I have some bad news for you guys. Unfortunately, because I said no to the guy, he won't give me the Dratini, which is weird, because if I come over and talk to this trainer here who offers me the Drifloon, I can say no to her like a million times, and she'll continuously offer me the Drifloon. So it's kind of weird that the guy won't give me the Dratini now that I said no. So I've got a new Pokemon that I think would be a very good replacement, mainly because the third evolution of this Pokemon is very similar to Dragonite, as in it's probably the most powerful Pokemon, powerful non-legendary Pokemon you can get in its generation. So I went back to Bromboch Town, and I spoke to the guy inside the first house. He's sort of a hiker, so if I didn't even know I could do this in recording. Someone pointed it out to me. I went back there and talked to the guy, and he gave me a Larvitar, which I nicknamed Godzilla. So, here's your potential question again today. It's another decision on Pokemon I should use. It's between Larvitar and Snorlax. Sorry again for the mix-up. Not the mix-up. I don't really have any control over what happened with the Dratini thing, I guess, so it's not really, well, I guess it's my fault for saying no. I could have said yes, and he would have told me to get a Pokemon and put a Pokemon in the box and come back and get this. So yeah, I really apologize for that, but that's my mistake. At least this thing has good ability, which is Gusts, which means if it gets like paralyzed or burned or poisoned, it'll do way more attack, because its attack will increase. So yeah, here's your choice between Godzilla and Slax. I think just by the resounding amount of points that Dratini got, I feel that Larvitar is going to get the same, so I'm going to level it up a little bit in this episode. Alright, so I'm just going to give the Lucky Egg to my Milotic. I'm just going to check my items. I think I stocked up on items off screen. Nope, I didn't. I think I should probably do that now then. Get some revives and some potions. So we're going to hit up the Pokemon Mart, which is up here, and see what this guy standing here has to say first. Here you can buy anything. Yeah, okay, never mind. He said the exact same thing the first guy in the Pokemon said. Anyway, let's just get some Hyper Potions. We have 2 already. I'm going to get 8. Or I think we have 2, or maybe have more. I'm going to get some revives. I'll probably get 10 revives as well, because they'll be handy later on. And, I'm sort of feeling I should get some max potions too, just to... Actually, some full heals will probably come in handy, so I'm going to snap up 5 of them. And I'll just grab like 2 max potions as well. So we have like 4,000 Pokédollars left, but that should do me for the time being. Alright, now the Mart is taken care of. We're all prepped up and ready to head to the gym. So, here we go. 4th gym badge is on the line here against Thomas. Let's go for it. And, wow, that's like a Miss Magius thing coming out of the wall. Welcome to the Dardusk City Gym. The leader, Thomas, uses Ghost-type Pokemon. Use Psychic or Dark-types to win. I've already said that Psychic doesn't work unless it's a Gengar or something, but whatever. Anyway, I know my way through this puzzle is similar to Sabrina's puzzle, though also similar to, which trainer? Flannery's gym in, no, well, not Flannery's gym, it's mainly Sabrina's, but trainers pop out of the ground like they're in Flannery's gym. That's the main comparison I was trying to make. Alright, so here we have Cool Trainer Igor with a Duskull that's on level 27. We're just going to train up Elegance a little bit in here, use some Water Pulses and Ice Beams just to take things out. And hopefully get through this gym in no time at all and get our 4th badge, because that would be pretty sweet. So there's Foresight. And I'm going to go for Ice Beam, which should finish it off. And it does. So down goes Duskull. That's the first Pokemon of the gym taken out. And Godzilla gets some experience as well. I actually like that name a lot, but obviously if you guys suggest a better nickname, I'll change it. But Godzilla seems pretty cool to me. The name I was going to give my Dratini was if anyone has ever read the Inheritance Cycle from written by Christopher Paolini, which consists of, in case you didn't know, it's called the Inheritance Cycle. It consists of Aragon, Eldest, Brissinger, and Inheritance, which is the last book, I think. I was gonna name it after the dragon in Brissinger, the dragon on the front of the cover, which is Glader, which is a pretty cool name for a dragon type Pokemon. That's what I was gonna call my Dratini or potential Dragonite, so that would have been a nice name, I think. There's some nice nicknames though, as you saw from my friend PokeSims, etc. He left a comment saying I should call it Saphira, which is also a reference to the Inheritance Cycle as well. The name of the main dragon, or of Aragon's dragon, Saphira. But why am I talking about books? This is Pokemon. We should be focusing on some gameplay and stuff. Anyway, that's level 12 for... I think that was level 12 for Godzilla. Final Pokemon is Bayonet, a ghost type as well. And we snap out of Confusion, which is weird. We didn't even hurt ourselves in Confusion the whole time, so that's a very rare sort of thing, I guess. Also, mentioning PokeSims, etc. here, he is doing a lot of giveaways of Pokemon. He uploaded a new video, well, he's uploaded like 3 giveaways, I think, in the past 2 days. One of which is a shiny Meloita, which is a legendary Pokemon that's just been released, or I think it's recently just been released officially. It had been around for a while, but not officially. He's also released a shiny Keldeo, which will be pretty handy if you're playing Black and White 2, because you can unlock secret swords and stuff and get its new form. I can't remember what its resolution form, that's what it's called. You can get its resolution form. He's also given away the 3 legendary birds of Kanto, so that would be Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. So yeah, if you guys could check his stuff out as well, it'd be pretty cool, because he's a very good commentator. He's still getting in the hang of things. He's not quite on my level. I'm sure he's probably laughing if he's watching this episode. He's not quite on my level, but we try to help each other out the best we can, because we've known each other since we're like 5 years old, so we're just trying to help each other out as best as we can. Anyway, that Haunter is going to kill itself by using Curse, so I can just switch into something else to get rid of the curse it laid on my Lotic. And Godzilla grew to level 14, so that's cool. Next Pokemon, I think that's at Bayonet, so I'm going to switch into Arcaflame. And it was Bayonet, so I was correct. Let's just go for a bite, and we should be able to take it out in 2 hits. Shadow Punch does decent damage. I think that's 25, so not bad. Another bite takes out that Bayonet. And yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of ghost types, because sometimes they're a little bit of a struggle to take out. Next Pokemon is going to be Drifblim, so I'm going to switch into Elegance once again so I can get more experience, and I'm going to go for Ice Beam, which is going to be super effective on this thing. I could probably use Scorpio, but its special attack isn't enough to do much damage to ghost types with Bite, because Bite is a special attack in this, so using Bite is probably not the best move I can use on ghost types, at least with Scorpio. Probably with Arcaflame it does a lot better, but Scorpio not so much. Anyway, down goes Drifblim. And we don't even get a lot of experience, but it gets Godzilla at level 15, so I can't complain. Also learned Screech, which is good for lowering defenses. Alright, so basically to get through this gym, all you have to do is go to the bottom. Wow, I can't remember which way we came. I came up from the very top right. You have to go to the bottom left every time, and then go in here. And we have one more trainer to battle here. And then we should be at the gym leader. So, you might beat me, but you won't beat Thomas. Well, we'll just see about that. Alright, so here we have Cool Trainer Thasia, I think that's how you pronounce it, with the Shuppet on level 27. You're going to see a lot of the same Pokemon in this gym, because there's not a lot of variety, I guess, in ghost types. Anyway, there's one Water Pulse to take out Shuppet. Next Pokemon is going to be Haunter, which is a pretty cool ghost type. I love Haunter. I love that evolution chain of Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar. And they all have pretty cool names too, like Ghastly, Haunter. I mean, come on, it's a ghost type. And Gengar is just like an awesome name. but might as well not get into that. And again, another Pokemon sacrifices itself when it's on low HP to get taken out by, well, its own move. So there's another bit of experience. Next Pokemon is Bayonet. I'm gonna switch again just into Arc Flame, just so I can avoid taking damage from Curse, which goes off whenever we switch, and because Arc Flame can take this thing more than likely in 2 bites, so that would be helpful. So here comes Bite, and it does over half again, like last time. Hopefully we get a flinch. Nah, we didn't get that lucky. But Bite will take it out, and that'll be the Bayonet taken out. So level 33 for Arc Flame, which is nice. And Godzilla grows to level 16 too. Next Pokemon is Drifblim, and this is the exact same Pokemon the last trainer had. So we're just gonna go back into my Milotic and go for Ice Beam. So finally, Drifblim level 27. Ice Beam is gonna do hopefully enough to take it out. Probably a little less than that though. And wow, we can take it out actually, so that's awesome. So down goes Drifblim. And still, you don't get a lot of experience for Drifblim, which is sort of weird, because it should give a lot of experience. Alright, so if you come up to the top right, you'll be at the gym leader, but what I'm going to do is just leave and heal up. And we're going to take on the gym once I heal up, because I definitely need to heal up a bit. So, here's at the Pokemon Center. And I'll just speed this thing up, because nobody likes watching that. And we can head back to the gym. So, in we go again. And again, for those of you who weren't really paying attention last time, it is bottom left, bottom left, bottom left again, and top right. So there you are, in the gym leader in 4 steps. Alright, so here we go. Here's hoping to get our 4th badge. Let's get right into it. Welcome to the Dardusk Gym. I'll need to fight you at full strength to defeat you. Again, I like how the gym leaders are like no nonsense here. They just like get straight into it. There's no big dialogue about stuff. And wow, that's a cool sprite. Anyway, he leads off to Drifblim that's on level 35. Wow, I am underleveled. Let me go for an Ice Beam, which will be super effective, as you've already seen with past Drifblims. So that is just over half, and another one will take it out. He used Stockpile, which will increase its defense, I think, unless that's only in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and onwards. So down goes Drifblim to 2 Ice Beams. Nice battling there from Milotic, enough to get it to level 32. So Godzilla gets some experience. Next Pokemon is Miss Magius, so I'm going to switch into Arc Flame just for the super effective bite, even though, yeah, I think it'll probably be, this thing will be very good special defensively, so we're going to go for bite. Miss Magius is a cool Pokemon. I've never actually trained one up, but I've always liked how it looks. So, Spite won't work because we haven't even used a move yet, so we can't take PP off anything, and yeah, wow, that didn't do a lot at all. And we won't even get to flinch it because we're not faster than it, so that sucks as well. Go for another bite, and it does, well, it's not half HP. Let's see what Flamethrower does. And luckily, Psywave missed, so we're getting pretty lucky in this battle, what with Drifblim using Stockpile first. And yeah, another Flamethrower should take it out. Astonish does nothing really, but we flinch, so that sucks. And he's using Astonish again, which doesn't do much, and this time we hit Flamethrower, so that should be the end of Miss Magius. It's a good thing we have Intimidate, because Astonish is down as a physical type move in this generation. And Godzilla grew to level 17. Dusknoir is his next Pokemon. I'm going to stay with Arc Flame, just to see how much damage I can do with him. So, in comes Dusknoir. We're going to go for Flamethrower and see how much damage it does. And again, here's another ghost type I've never trained up, Dusknoir. He's using Curse, which is going to cut its attack, or cut its HP in half. Why do I always say that? I used to say that with Belly Drum as well, that it cuts its attack, but it cuts its HP in half to inflict a Curse, which isn't good for it though, because it does leave it with a little bit of HP. And I'm going to go for a super effective bite, and it has 1 HP left, but it flinched. So here's hoping I can take this thing out. And yeah, I'm surprised he didn't heal up. So down goes his Dusknoir in rather no time at all. I expected more of a challenge, honestly. Final Pokemon is going to be Gengar, which I should have guessed because it was standing beside him whenever we entered the gym leader's chamber, I guess we can call it. Down goes Arc or Flame, which would have been my main sort of special attack user, or bite user, to get super effective move on it, but we're going to have to live without it. I'm going to go with Barney and just see what Thunder Punch can do. And I was kind of hoping I'd get static off that Shadow Punch, but it doesn't matter. Let's go for Thief actually, because that'll be super effective. And wow, we have a little bit of HP left here, so hoping this thing has something we can steal. No. Oh, it does. It has a Black Belt, which doesn't really matter. I'm going to use a Hyper Potion on Barney. Actually, I don't really see the point if Gengar is going to outspeed me anyway, so we'll go for Thunder Punch. And wow, I used Confuse Ray. What if I hit? It's just like completely screwed itself a little bit. So here's hoping Barney hits. Come on, Barney. Of course not. Down goes Barney. He fought valiantly. He did get over half damage in on this thing. We're gonna go with Milotic and go for Water Pulse, and it should do a lot of damage. Well, not a lot. It should do decent damage because Milotic is very good special attackingly. And yeah, we'll go for Ice Beam and see how much damage we can do. If this thing does too much damage to me, I can just use Recover and get my HP back. So I have nothing to worry about there. So we're going to go for Recover this time because I feel Shadow Punch could do too much. Oh, why would I do that? Ah, I got a critical hit. So stupid. I should have finished it off with Water Pulse. Let's just go for Scorpio for the finish, I guess. Here's hoping Scorpio can take a Shadow Punch and finish off this guy. Come on, Scorpio, you got this. Yes, wow, he really has got it because that Shadow Punch didn't do a lot of damage, and Scorpio gets the win. And Godzilla grows to level 18, so that was like 8 levels up in this gym. And wow, I just realized that Gengar was on level 40, so I'm criminally under-leveled. I definitely have to do some off-screen grinding. Anyway, there we go. We got the Ghost Badge, and the Ghost Badge lets us use Strength outside of battle to push around large rocks. Also, I have another gift for you. We get TM30, which I believe is going to be Shadow Ball. And it is Shadow Ball. So I'm going to see if any of my Pokemon can learn it. I think that would be pretty awesome on Milotic. And if it is, if I can teach it to Milotic, I'm going to get rid of Refresh. And unfortunately, only Scorpio was able to learn it, and he's not much of a special attacker, so I'm not going to teach it. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Pokemon Light Platinum. So, again, I'd like you guys to vote on whether you think I should use Larvitar or Snorlax, even though I think Larvitar, although it didn't battle, did pretty good in this episode, just like being a part of the team and stuff. And yeah, that would be a big help if you voted. I might as well just go with Larvitar, but I'd still like you guys to vote anyway because I did take your time to vote for Dratini, and I could. It doesn't really matter. I don't even know what I'm getting at here, but yeah, I would like you to vote. So I'm gonna do some off-screen training before the next episode. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And in the next episode, we're gonna be heading up to the Guardian Tower. So I will see you guys then, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll see you for more shortly enough.